Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So Alhamdulillah, after we take a break, we will continue in tafsir. And we still touch Surah Al-A'raf, the surah number 38 according to the revelation. Right? So we're going to discuss today from ayah number 26. Let me read first. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا بني آدم قد أنزلنا عليكم لباسا يواري سوآتكم وريشا ولباس التقوى ذلك خير ذلك من آيات الليل لعلهم يذكرون يا بني آدم لا يفتننكم الشيطان كما أخرج أبويكم من الجنة ينزع عنهما لباسهما ليريهما سوآتهما إنه يراكم هو وقبيله من حيث لا ترونهم إنا جعلنا الشياطين أولياء للذين لا يؤمنون. So before we continue in the ayah number 26, I just want to refresh or remind you about the previous ayah. And Surah Al-A'raf is surah number 7, according to the Tanzil, according to what you see in the Quran. And in the beginning, Allah talked about what is the goal of this surah. The goal of Surah Al-A'raf, that the confrontation between Haq and Batil, truthful and false, will continue until judgment. So all of the people, they try to struggle for justice, for Haq, and the other also for the opposite. So therefore, in this surah, you will see the confrontation between, in the beginning, between Adam and Iblis, and then between prophets and their people, right? And then continue. So, but what our attitude should be. So Allah will evaluate us where we stand. So when you see a conflict between Haq and Batil, where do you stand? Right? Because just watching is not solve the problem. So you have to be always stand for justice, yeah, and be with the truthful. In previous ayah, until ayah number 25, Allah talk about the struggling, the conflict between Adam and Iblis, and end up that Adam disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Iblis disobey, both of them Allah asked them to leave Jannah. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, stay here. But in our religion, we have this concept. In Christianity, for example, that Adam came to this earth as a punishment, right? But in Islam, no, it's a plan. Allah was planned Adam to put on the earth. So you will see after this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. Then now they are on the earth, right? So what the first thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell Adam when he's in the earth? He said, يا بني آدم قد أنزلنا عليكم لباسا يواري سوآتكم وريشا ولباس التقوى ذلك خير ذلك من آيات الله لعلهم يذكرون. Yeah. Brother Sham, are you there, Sham? Okay, Brother Haris, can you read some?
O children of Adam, we have bestowed libas, raiment, upon you to cover yourselves with, and as rich adornment, and the libas, raiment of taqwa is better. Such are among the ayat of Allah that they may remember. Libas refers to the clothes that are used to cover the private parts, while rish refers to the outer adornments used for purposes of beautification.
Beautification, yeah. So, Ya Bani Adam, or the children of Adam. Why? In the Quran, sometimes also, Ya Ayuhan Nas, or people, or this believer, many things. But very specifically, Ya Bani Adam. Because Allah SWT want to refresh again. You know, you just read the story about Adam, so you are children of Adam. So you have a connection. It's like a reminder. You know, sometimes when you see, for example, the son of Imam, of the Sheikh, you know, the leader, and doing stupid thing, what do you say? Man, how come you are the son of Imam? Right? Like Bani Israel. Why Allah SWT said, Ya Bani Israel? Israel mean Isra mean Abd, slave. Il mean God. So Abdullah, the son, right? That means Yaqub. Hey, you are the son of the prophet, man. Yaqub, right? And then we have Ishaq, with Ibrahim. What's wrong with that? So the same here. Ya Bani Adam. You are the children of Adam. You know what happened to your dad, right? Yeah. And it said, "Qad anzalna." Indeed, no doubt we have sent down. Anzalna. The word anzalna, that means is come from the top, from the above. It's the sign of beauty, of good things. Because everything comes from Allah has to be what? Beautiful, beneficial, right? So therefore Allah SWT said, "Qad anzalna al-Quran." Allah said the Quran. Allah SWT sent down the water. Everything from Allah has to be good. What Allah sent, you know, libasan. Libas means a cloth, a garment. Yeah. Why? Okay. What's this? What you call the first punishment that Adam received when disobeyed Allah SWT? He become naked. Right? He become naked. So this was the goal of Shaitan, how to make Adam and Eve become naked. So naked means is Shaitanic civilization. How to destroy the society is through nakedness. Yeah. So now, okay, if it is punishment, Allah SWT said, okay, you will naked forever. Allah said, no, I send you a libas, a cloth. Yuwari sawatikum, in order to cover your private part, the shameless thing. You know, as we know that in Islam, they call aurah. The aurah of woman, all her body except what? Face and the hand. The aurah of man is from the bottom here, the stomach, until the knee. Yeah, that's the minimum. Right? But he didn't say only libas. He said warisha. Risha means like feather. Risha. Right? So that means Allah SWT, He wanted us not only wearing a cloth, but beautify. Allah, beautify the cloth. Right? Look like the beautification of clothes, one of the need of human being. Right? Because Allah is beautiful and love beauty. Right? So not only clothes, Allah SWT wanted us to beautify our house, our backyard, front yard, the environment. That's what Allah wanted. In Allah Jamil Yuhibbul Jamal. So therefore, during Rasulullah time, he want how to recognize this is Muslim house, this is non-Muslim house. Just look at the front yard and backyard. If it's organized well, very beautiful, that's Muslim house on that time. If nasty, dirty, that means there's non-Muslim. No, we have found opposite first. When the neighborhood, yeah, non-Muslim is beautiful. Right? Before it was no. Yeah. And also, Rasulullah, every Sahaba, he know his perfume. You know, when they come out, and then, for example, Rasulullah left, someone said Rasulullah was there. I can smell it. right? No, so Rasulullah SAW, he loved perfume, right? He he have a different type of cloth. Clothes for Jum'ah, he always wearing white. But also this clothes for Eid, he said he wearing the different color, something green, something red, blue, right? And he accept the gift, somebody wearing the clothes from Persian. Yeah, just to show us. Yeah, because some Muslim misunderstood that you are a good Muslim, that means you didn't have time to care about. Somebody come to the masjid and his hair uncombed. So that honor your hair, right? And then he said, "Walibasu taqwa." This is very important. Like you are outside, have to be covered up, beautified, but also we have the clothes of taqwa. Where is the place of taqwa? Here, in the heart. So taqwa have to cover also with libas. That means have to remove, because in Arabic the word sawa, the evil is not only private, but is like arrogance, hatreds, jealousy, envy. This is here. So you need to put libas. What libas is taqwa. Taqwa from the word wiqaya. Wiqaya, it means you have to put a shield that protect you from Allah wrath, Allah anger, from the hellfire. Yeah, subhanallah. And somebody asked Rasulullah when he talked about danger of arrogance. Is somebody like to wearing expensive clothes, beautiful shoes? It is arrogant? He said no. And he said, Allah beautiful and love beauty. Arrogant is here. You did not accept the truth and put down the others. And then he said, Dhalika min ayatillah. And that, the libas, Allah give you libas, among the sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at how many type of cloth in the world, different colors, beautiful. All the fabric, the material thing, the thing that also from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will give to you. Yeah, min ayatillah. So everything, when you're wearing your clothes, you have to be already minded, alhamdulillah. La'allahum yadhakkarun, in order to remember. Just you wearing clothes, just remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. So they talk about libas, yeah, and beautification of libas. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya bani Adam la yaftinannakum ash-shaytan kama akhraja abawaykum min al-jannah yanzi'u anhuma libasahuma liyuriyahuma sawatihima innahu yarakum wa qabilu min haythu la tarawnahum inna ja'alna asyayatina awliya alladhina la yu'minun. Okay, Haris.
O children of Adam, let not Shaitan deceive you, as he got your parents, Adam and Hawa salam, out of paradise, stripping them of their raiments to show them their private parts. Verily, he and Qabiluhu, his soldiers from the jinn or his tribe, see you from where you cannot see them. Verily, we made Shaitan, devils, awliya, protectors and helpers for those who believe not.
So again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will see Allah used here, Ya Bani Adam, or the children of Adam, to remind them, still have connection. So the first Allah talk about the blessing. Okay, you are in dunya now, and I give you this blessing, you're wearing a cloth, right? And then the second one said, La yaftinannakum shaitan. Do not let shaitan deceive you. They use Arabic called La yaftinannakum, come from the word fitna. Fitnah can be trial or temptation. Yeah. And there is dua said, Rabbana la taj'alna fitnatan lil ladzina kafaru. Allah, don't make me a fitnah for disbeliever. What it mean? It means somebody maybe want to learn about Islam, and then they see us, oh, this, if I become Muslim like him, so you become fitnah, right? Because we the one who cover the beauty of Islam by our action. That's one of the meaning of the fitnah, right? So therefore it said, al-fitnatu ashaddu min al-qatl. The Quran said, fitnah is worse than killing. You kill somebody, died, but you make fitnah, spread the rumors about somebody, they will affect the community as a whole, right? So what Satan used to do, Satan make a fitnah. Fitnah between husband and wife, right? Fitnah between brother and sister, and all this. And fitnah through many things. And one of the, Allah remind us, look at what happened. He said, Kama akhraja abawaitu. Like he, Shaitan, kick out your parents. Minal Jannah. From Jannah. What the fitnah? They give to Adam, said, Adam, look, you are in Jannah now, everything is easy, but you will not stay forever, right? That's the reason why Allah said, don't eat that fruit. Because this is called Sajaratul Khuldi. Khuldi means the one who give a name, title is Shaitan, right? If you eat that medicine, you'll be free forever. And then also you'll be your entity from clay become from light, become like angel or malakai. So Adam was tempted with the fitnah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Shaitan not only will come to Adam because he promised will come to you to do the fitnah, right? And then Allah remind us, he said, look at what happened when Adam did it. Yanzi'u anhuma. Yanzi means take out like this, right? And then because of that, Yanzi'u anhuma libasahuma, both of their clothes, in order to show their private parts, to show their nakedness. So it means nakedness is to cover the body is a fitrah, nature. Even sometimes you see the small baby, a kid, they go to the restroom, and they run. I mean, yeah. And then he said, so the first thing happened, but here also spiritually, what happened to Adam physically, the cloth is take off, but also the sin will affect spiritually. The heart become harsh. Somebody sometimes, why I cannot pray khushu? Why is so lazy for me to read Quran, to come to masjid? That's because of the sin, mostly. Sin can block it. People said, oh, I'm not good Muslim, I'm still like this. Yeah, but you not enjoy, right? Allah take away that, the thing from your heart. Innahu shaitan yarakum, he can see you. Who are he and his tribes, right? So shaitan is not alone when it comes. One of the righteous men by name of Junaid, he make dua, oh, can you show me in my dream how shaitan deceive us, how they come to us? And then he heard dream, like hyena, the hyena, right? The animal who he said, from everywhere. Not one shaitan. That's how shaitan. So it's about Qabilu. And also shaitan have a level. We have a general, we have a, captain, all this. So, when shaitan sends somebody to do magic. He sent the lower level of shaitan. And then sometime the sheikh may be reading something, and the big shaitan said, "Don't leave, don't stay there, stay there." And they're scared mostly. Yeah, and this is also our problem. So you see them, min haythu la tarawnahu, but you don't see them. You know, when you have enemy, you can see them. It's easy. Either you run, but Satan is easy. So therefore, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach us? You cannot fight directly with Satan, right? So what I have to do? You know, if there is a dog, the white dog. You know, sometimes I walk in my area, I see dog, but I see the owner, I'm calm. But there's no owner. I'm scared, right? You could also say, hey, stand up. Sometimes they bring, right? So when you see a dog, what do you have to do? Talk to the master, man. I'm scared. Okay, come here. So the same. Because we cannot see Satan, the only one, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. The only way is to ask Allah protection. Because you cannot fight against Shaitan directly. We need to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah? So therefore called waswas khannas. Waswas, Satan waswas. Okay? And then when you cause Allah khannas, he ran every time. He said that when the adhan is being called, Shaitan run. We pass gas, run. Finish adhan, come back again. Right? When you say Allahu Akbar, he run. Then come back again. Take a Hansa. Right? And also, there is some hadith mention about even Shaitan have names. Shaitan at house, they call Dasim. His name is Dasim. So don't give your son name Dasim. But he said, the hadith said, if you enter the house, he said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Assalamu alaikum. He stopped there. He said, oh. It's a hadith, Wukita wa kufita. Allah protect you, and then Shaitan will not come join to you. So Shaitan, I cannot join with him. He says, Assalamu alaikum, he said, Bismillah. And so one day, he said, even in your room, they have Shaitan. His name Dasim. So one son, the son of the Sheikh, when he heard this story, so he entered his room, he said, Assalamu alaikum, Dasim. Are you there? Yeah. Yeah. So therefore, in Surah Al-Kahfi, Allah mentioned, أَفَتَتَّخِذُونَهُ. Are you going to take Shaitan and his descendant, awliya, become your protector? Min duni, beside me. Right? Wahum lakum adu. And those Shaitan is your enemy. Right? Why enemy? You make him like friend. Inna ja'alna shayatina awliya lilladhina la yu'minun. And we make Shaitan awliya, a protector, supporter. For who? The one who disbelieve. So disbelief, they're together, they work together. So therefore, why? Aminal jinnati wan nas. And very interesting, the word Shaitan is not only referred to the Iblis, Shaitan, or jinn, but also human being. Because Shaitan from the word Shatana means far away. Anybody far away from Allah mercy, he become Shaitan. Sometimes Shaitan, human being, more danger than real Shaitan. Because real Shaitan, you can say, Al-Mullah Shaitan Rajim. But the human being Shaitan, I say, what? Yeah, more dangerous. وَإِذَا فَعَلُوا فَاحِشَةً قَالُوا وَجَدْنَا عَلَيْهَا آبَاءَنَا وَاللَّهُ أَمَرَنَا بِهَا قُلْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَأْمُرُ بِالْفَحْشَاءِ أَتَقُولُونَ عَلَى اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
And when they commit the fahisha, evil deed, going round the Kaaba in naked state, every kind of unlawful sexual intercourse, etc., they say, we found our fathers doing it, and Allah has commanded us of it. Say, nay, Allah never commands of fahisha. Do you say of Allah what you know not?
So وَإِذَا mean when فَعَلُوا, they commit fahisha. What is fahisha? Fahisha means shameless, shameful. Fahisha means any sin that somebody committed and there is punishment. You know, for example, backbiting is fahisha. It's called ma'siyah. What the punishment of backbiting? Nothing. Spread the rumors, nothing. Lying, right? No, in Arabic called hudud, certain punishment. But if somebody commit adultery, right? There's punishment for that. You know, to last 100 times, the one who not married. The one who married, they call rajam, put to death. Stealing, right? There's fahisha. We cut the head. Accuse somebody commit adultery, that's called fahisha. Right? Killing, fahisha. Right? All this called fahisha. Yeah. Fahisha also that somebody do something against your pure nature. You know, we call domir. If you the one who commit adultery, the one who kill, you know, if he asks his deep of his heart, is good, I said no. Right? It's called domir. Allah put that. So when what the Quraysh used to do, fahisha here, they used to make tawaf naked, men and women. And the Quraysh made up something they want to make entertainment. So the Quraysh used to have a special place close to Hijr Ismail in the top. You know, and long ago, Abdul Muttalib, Abu Talib even used to be there, reader and watching people. You know. Now, the Quraysh said, this is holy place. So you come here to be holy. And your income not holy, they interest. The cloth that you wear is not clean. In order to be accepted, you have to be naked. So they were washing. Fahisha, right? Then continue, right? They continue. So this grandfather. So therefore said, when they do it, first said, Wajadna alayha abahan. Our forefather used to do this. So what's wrong? Right? And it's very dangerous. Sometimes, even now, not Muslim, they have a certain type of ritual in wedding, right? And it's Islamically not correct. And what they said, we have to do. My grandfather do this, right? Like Indonesia, in some area, when they have wedding, they're wearing special clothes, and you can see here, right? This is the clothes of that area. And Muslim, they're wearing like that, right? They said, our father do this, yeah. And then that's only that. She said, Wallahu amarona biha. And Allah command us to do this. Yeah. Say, Muhammad, inna Allah la ya'muru bil fahsha. Allah never asked you to do fahsha. How can Allah not to do the evil thing? Right? And this fahsha is how dangerous, because the effect of adultery, fornication is to the society is very bad. You know, in America, a lot of people have got single parents. I work in prison. A lot of the inmates, they become criminal because of didn't know who is their fathers. They hate them. Yeah. So therefore, Islam never said, do not commit adultery. What said it? Don't come close. So Islam block everything will bring to that. Like most people, they commit this kind of shameful because they hang on with the bad people, or too much watching their pornographies, right? Or did not control their eyes. That's the effect. So therefore, Yusuf alayhi salam is the symbol of youth who are able to stay. Because Yusuf, on that time, he was young, so handsome, and he was slave. That means there's many reasons if Yusuf, fulfill her need. Most people, when they are close to the family, they feel shy. But Yusuf was alone, nobody watched, right? He was young also. And he's not the one who invited her. She invited her, invite him. But he will stay. Qala ma'adallah. Right? So therefore, when Yusuf became minister, many of people who walk in the palace, subhanAllah, a slave become king because was obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A slave become king because obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah? So therefore said when you leave something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will replace better. Right? In the end, Yusuf become minister and also marry with that lady with halal. Right? So, and also another way to prevent us from this, do not be alone with the woman that not your wife or your sister and so on. And also I think it is very important for the community to have people who are looking for wives, for husband. Right? When you the one who reason that somebody marry, and Hadith said, Man masha, whoever just walk, just looking here and there, every breath, every step that you walk for that, to find somebody to marry with others. Right? And also, people a long time ago, they not feel ashamed, one day there is a young man, a good-looking young man, he is straight, and then the woman seduce him, beautiful woman. And of course, he sometimes have weakness. They make an appointment to see her, to meet her at that night. So he was walking, and I'm sorry, he was, I think, 22, and he just come back from Hajj. So that Hajj thing, the effect came. So in the middle, said, Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. I just came back from Hajj and meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How I do this? So he returned. Because of that, the next day, a man came. He asked him, are you married? He said, no. Would you like to marry? Yeah, but I'm not lucky yet. He said, I have a daughter. Send your mom to see her. Have you agreed? He said, in my mind, in the beginning, maybe, her daughter not beautiful. You offer daughter, that means, right? I said, so the mother went and he said, I never see woman so beautiful, so good akhlaq, than her. If you don't marry her, you are the loser. You understand what I mean? So here, number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaced. He going to do the evil, and then he said no. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this man. And also the second one, also this father, he know that he have a good daughter, and he tried to find, long time ago, people used to do that. One of Sahaba, sometimes they come to Umar, come to Usman, they offer their daughter. We feel something like what? What? This is, you see a good man, of course, offer. Yeah? I know. قل أمر ربي بالقسط وأقيموا وجوهكم عند كل مسجد وادعوا مخلصين له الدين كما بدأكم تعودون.
Say, O Muhammad, my Lord has ordered justice, and that you maintain yourselves in worship of Him at every place or time of prostration, and invoke Him, sincere to Him in religion, just as He originated you, you will return to life. At this point, they are given a reminder and a warning. They should always remember that they will return to God after they have finished their present life, which is meant as a test for them.
So he said, so the beginning said that Allah, the one who command us to do the fahisha, right? So Allah said, Muhammad, tell them, Kulki, Amar, be my Lord, only ask you to do what? Just. Bil qisti, bil adl. Yeah, that means you have to live in fairness. You have to be just to yourself because your body have right. You have to just your family. You just to the society. You have to be just dealing with Muslim, non-Muslim, right? And then he said, "Wa aqimu wujuhakum." Aqimu means you put straight. Wujuhakum, wajah, face. The Quran used the word wajah a lot. Something they call wajhullah. Because wajah, the face, is manifestation of somebody. You know, when Allah may describe about wujuhu yawmaidhin nadira, Allah described the face of people of Jannah. He said bright. Okay? Because we cannot know somebody through what? Through his leg, his ear, right? The only thing that Brother Cameron is happy or not, look at his face. Right? The same, the people of hellfire. Allah describes the wajah. And wajah, the face, is Rasulullah, if you hit, don't hit your face, the face. This is the symbol of honor somebody. So therefore, why when you pray said wajjahtu wajhi lilladhi fatara samawat, I put my face, right? So therefore, why the thing that we honor, we respect a lot, when it comes to Allah, we put it down. That's what the respect, right? So therefore, said wa aqimu wujuhakum. It means it's not only face, that means the whole body. It means submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inda kulli masjid, right? Masjid here, that means, put your face almost in every masjid. That means don't miss salat, pray, right? Inda kulli masjid. The word masjid in Islam is not only the building like this masjid. For the farmer, his farm is masjid. That means when the time for salat, you pray whatever you want, the masjid. For the employees, you work in Microsoft now, there's masjid also, whatever you are. Right? You driving, time for salat, you stop in this area, there's also masjid. So therefore, fully masjid. That's how easy is it, right? But of course, we have to try as best we can, to be a member of the real masjid that was built for masjid. Okay? Because in the hadith said, if you see people come to masjid regularly, bear witness the believer is iman, right? And also masjid is place for, when you read Surah Nur, Allah nuru samawati wal ard. Allah is the light of the heaven and the earth. What does it? Fi buyutin. Where you can find that light? In the masjid. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us to do justice and always have connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wad'uhu, and call him. Mukhlisina lahuddin. Call Allah with ikhlas, sincerity. Right? It is very important. Somebody asked, what the sign that somebody attached to mat with dunya? Attached to mat with dunya. He said there are 5 signs. One of the signs, he said, even when he doing ibadah, is for dunya. When you pray at night, why pray at night? Oh man, I have a tender, I have business. I want to win. You know, sometimes what do you call it? Like the government offer the business, and you put the the bed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So he pray at night, tahajjud, for that to win the bid. I remember when there's like a final cricket between India and Pakistan, right? And they play until Fajr. They have break, so I come to masjid, right? So Pakistani come to me, Sheikh, make dua. The Indians, so he come to masjid in order that, subhanallah. Allah said, mukhlisin, right? So even do ibadah, connect with dunya for this. Subhanallah. Kama bada'akum ta'udun, you know, because he said, just as he was originated, you will return. That means the origin from the clay will come back to the clay, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. فريق هدى وفريق حق عليهم الضلالة إنهم اتخذوا الشياطين أولياء من دون الله ويحسبون أنهم مهتدون.
A group of you he guided, and a group deserved to be in error. Indeed, they, that is the latter, had taken the devils as allies instead of Allah, while they thought that they were guided. Means there was a group he has guided, and a group deserved to be in error, because surely they took the shaitan devils as awliya, protectors and helpers instead of Allah, and consider that they are guided.
So Allah described here among the Bani Adam, children of Adam, have two groups. Fariqun hada, one group he chose the guidance, and one group they chose the opposite. In Arabic called the word huda, hidayah. There is three types of hidayah. The first one called hidayatul wahyu, hidayah of revelation, hidayah of proof. Non-Muslim come to you, they want to learn about Islam, and you explain about Islam, you give him Quran book. That's hidayatul wahyu, hidayah of proof, guidance, right? And then hidayah tawfiq, right? So then the non-Muslim, after he read it, after 3 months, come again, brother, thank you very much. I read everything. I'm ready. That's tawfiq. Because not everybody read Quran and learn, they get the tawfiq. Tawfiq have to go one step. Then Allah will come to you. Do something in prison, you know, somebody come to my class and you learn of it and then disappear. After 5 years, I meet another prison. So Imam, remember the book you give me, the Quran? I said, yeah, I'm ready now. 5 years. Right? This is tawfiq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means Allah did not give this hidayah as free. Only the one who want it. Right? But it's also this hidayatul masalih. Hidayah of interest. That means hidayah in general. Allah gives to everybody. Right? This is the hijrah of nature. For example, when baby cry, this hidayah also. And without that, baby dangerous. How do we know the mother that baby is hungry? Baby cannot talk. Allah inspire baby to cry, because if not, maybe the mother forgets. So maybe then what? That's hidayah. Something and also something Allah gives to the animal stronger than, for example, if you have a box, there's a drug inside. I give to you, you don't know. You give the dog, right? Sometimes I saw the bird from the sky. People fishing like that, 6 hours, and the bird, Hi. Yeah, subhanallah. Yeah. So, so some group they accept the hidayah, some is not. أقوالهم الضلالة إنهم اتخذوا الشيطان. The reason they didn't get hidayah because they take shaitan their awliya. They prefer to be with shaitan, min dunillah, beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But then he thought by following shaitan, they are guided, right? Yeah. So therefore I mentioned one day in the after salat, yeah. Okay, we take break for salat. So we'll take break for salat. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We'll continue, inshallah. So basically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after Adam, and Hawa, in dunya, Allah first showed the blessing, I send you a cloth, right, to cover it. And cloth also symbol of cleanliness, symbol of adornment. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remind them, don't, deceived by shaitan, like what happened to your father. Yeah. And then Allah criticized them, the Quraysh, because when they do shameful acts, this is we found our father do this. Then all describe that some people they follow the guidance, some people they follow shaitan. Yeah. But before we end it, shaitan and Iblis, both of them, they commit sin. They both disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Both of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked them to leave Jannah. But the different Adam, they become happy after that because of 5 things. He said, Adam, number 1, he admitted that it's his mistake. And then he feel guilty. So feeling guilty is very important, right? One of the sign of repentance. And then Adam also, he rushed to repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He not delay immediately. And Adam did not lose hope, right? Iblis opposite. Iblis did not recognize that he made mistake. He not feel regret. He not condemn himself. He not repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. So what lesson we learned today? Yeah, Haris?
The basic purpose of dress to cover the private parts of the body. Lesson 2, immodesty, however, was not an exclusive characteristic of the people of Arabia. Many nations indulged in it in the past, and many nations continue to indulge in it even now. Number 3, the Quran emphasizes that it is not enough for the dress to cover the private parts and to provide protection and adornment to the human body. Man's dress ought to be the dress of piety.
Piety, yeah, dibahas taqwa. Because sometimes might be a sister wearing, mashallah, beautiful hijab, everything, but she lies, she cheats, so that's missing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want us to have 2 libas, 2 clothes. Clothes that cover your hearts, piety, and also something people opposite. They're not wearing hijab, no dress properly, right? Yeah, the important here. That's not true because outside, is a manifestation of what in your hearts. Yeah.
Number 4, Allah warns the children of Adam against Iblis and his followers by explaining about his ancient enmity for the father of mankind. Number 5, that man should base his life on justice and righteousness. Number 6, man should invoke God alone to keep him rightly directed, to grant him help and succor, to favor him with the protection and security.
Security, yeah. So the first, we always have to be aware. We have 2 enemies, right? The enemy inside, enemy outside. Enemy inside is our desire, our hawa. Outside is shaitan, right? Both of them have the same goal, to deceive us. Yeah. And one of the way is we have to play the justice in our life and righteousness. Yeah. And then when you call Allah, you have to be sincere, mukhlisina lahuddin. We mentioned that before, right? Haris?
Once I adorned myself with the clothing of taqwa, I never found any brand to be better.
The best brand is taqwa. Yeah. Rasulullah said, at-taqwa haqqun. Because when you have taqwa, they will effect. Yeah, because he said, don't come to me and you wear the clothes of priest, of imam, but your heart, the heart of crocodile. right? You're wearing clothes of Imam, but the heart of Jahl, Abu Lahab. Yeah, that's not good brain.
O Allah, O the one who shall dress the bare bones after death with flesh, dress the women of the Muslim Ummah with the clothing of taqwa.
Yeah. So this is the dua also. You know, don't belittle any dua. This is from Rasulullah sallallahu. Dua how to protect us from shaitan. Right? He said, Allahumma alim al-ghayb wa shahada, fatir as-samawati wal-ard, you know, rabba kulli shay'in wa malikahu, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, a'udhu bika min syarri nafsi, wa min syarri shaitana wa syirkihi. Yeah.
O Allah, knower of the unseen and the seen, you are the Lord of everything and the owner too. I testify that there is no God but you. I seek refuge in you from my own evil and from shaitan's evil and disbelief.
Even disbelief. Yeah. There's another dua that Jibril did Muhammad sallallahu when his grandson was affected by jinn, right? A'udzu bikalimatillahi tammah min kulli syaitanin wa hamah wa min kulli ainin lamah.
I seek refuge in the perfect words of Allah from every devil and every beast and from every evil eye. Sunan Ibn Majah, Volume 4, Book 3, 31, Hadith 3525.
Yeah. Because somebody asked Imam Ahmad, do shaitan take rest? He said, I wish. Shaitan never take rest. They always ambush. Right? Something, you know, very interesting. People doing the evil thing, they are patient. You know, the one who going to rob the bank, they are for hours, they're patient watching. And we do good thing and not patient. Right? And this is also called Arabic ruqyah, when somebody affected something, you know, you can read from it. Yeah. Bismillahi argika min kulli shay'in yu'dhika min syarri kulli nafsin aw ainin hasidin. Allahu yashfika. Bismillahi argika.
With the name of Allah, I recite over you to cleanse you from all that troubles you, and from every harmful mischief, and from the evil of the eyes of the envier. Allah will cure you, and with the name of Allah, I recite over you.
Yeah. The student also you ask, where do you feel? You know, here or stomach, right? And sometimes when I have little bit fever or something, my dad just put the hand like this and he recite. Yeah. Or sometimes even zamzam or water. You know, somebody Japanese they study about water. You know why sometimes you read it in the water? Because water they influenced by our behavior. The Japanese they took a picture when he saw to the water, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. The water then they transform become ugly. Said I love you, I love you, I love you. Right? That's in YouTube. It is true story. Yeah. So the water in harmony with us, whatever you still love, you will love. Right? So one time a young boy, he was walking with his son and in the middle of two mountains, you know, so he was fall down, said, ah, so he can echo, ah, shut up, right? Dad, who's that? I said, just say, hi, 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 I love you, I love you. Oh, it's depend on you. Yeah, the surrounding everything around you is depend on you. Yeah, there's somebody, Sheikh Tawus, he was praying, a lion came, all his students ran. They just like this continue. And the lion came very, everybody was, student was hiding everybody. And then when it says Assalamualaikum, Sheikh said to the lion, said, look, you are makhluk, I am makhluk. You are Allah creation, I am your creation. If you come here, because I am you risky, you eat me, I'll go ahead. If not, don't bother me. And lion just left. Right? So when you feel Allah, everything is yeah, subhanallah. So this is the few verses, you know, when somebody was possessed, somebody had some sickness, yeah. Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Falaq, Al-Baqarah, these different ayat, Surah Imran, right? You can make copy, inshallah. So see you next week, inshallah. Any question? Let me dua, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, fi ni'mat wa fi mazidah. Ya Rabbana, laka alhamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa adimi sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad wa sallam ajma'in. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اجعل القرآن ربيع قلوبنا ونور بصيرنا وجل حسنا وكشف همنا. اللهم ارفع عنا البلاء والوباء والمحن والمصائب والزلازل يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Amin.